What do? If you can't beat them, join them. That's old people saying, because I'm old.
I mean, it's one of those things where you can sit there and complain about a character, but there really is nothing stopping you from picking that character.
That Batman mask is so sick. Anyway, 50-50 to start the thing back. When Starfire lunges for that forward 2, she can either continue on the forward 2-2, which is the overhead splat, or she can go for the grab. Pure 50-50. You don't get much damage off either one of them, but Forever King has the philosophy to always take the overhead because it just splats you and you don't get tossed full screen to where Starfire has the advantage for her zoning. But to see him get opened up by this, weirdly, just surprising right now as he uses the mechanical bat to clean up. But again, the wake up Tamaranian charge, evasive hitbox just flying into the skies. As Starfire's in full control here. Great meter burn roll on the read from that Stardust. A lot of recovery on Starfire's end and Forever King. Knocking on the door for some offense. Hasn't quite put it together as we see Batman do consistently, especially with the trait to cover all of his shortcomings.
Tekken Master just pushing him away here, chipping at him little by little. Doesn't want anything to do with Forever King because he knows once it gets started, you can go from a vortex to a vortex to a vortex.
All right, Tekken Master taking his time, filling it up with those straight shots. King extremely patient, not eating any of them. And there it is, the up battering on the read. Get the continuation for the combo, and patience earned him that combo as he jumps with the follow-up 3 to, catch Starfire. I'm not sure where that hit her. She was actually gone already, but that's okay.
That's the Tamaranian charge. That's the magic of the Tamaranian charge.
Got it. It was probably the hair.
Forever King loading up that bat, just inching his way in. He knows the longer he takes, the faster that mechanical bat is ready to go here, using the interactable.
And I like the idea there. He looked the meter burn roll to cover his approach with the battering so he can go into whatever pressure he wants. But Tekken Master just catching him on the startup frames of that release. And again, anytime plus frame situation, throwing out that Tamaranian charge to try to get to escape some wonky stuff going on here. More patience from Forever King.
Oh, catches her in the air, but doesn't convert with that mechanical bat.
All right, keeping it safe on the meter burn, and caught pressing a button is Tekken Master. It's going to get opened up. A great defensive here, left, right blocks, but the meter burn up ring. Such a fast move. Batman leaning back, massive exploding hitbox, and easy combo conversions as he forces Tekken Master off of his clash.
And Tekken Master opting to actually hold on to that 1 meter because he knows it means a lot of chip damage, and that's all he needs in this situation. The Tamaranian charge.
And the raw 3, raw 4-3 King is in there. One touch can spell game, but Tekken Master defensive only, no bar. And here comes all of the special moves. King refusing to give up. One guess and a dream, and he finally opens them up. You cannot block forever as the King pounds his chest and steals game 1. What a fantastic comeback.
And it was just all composure. It was all patience, and Forever King showing why he's one of the best in the business here.
Oh, wow. Down 2 into trade cancel the smart stuff. This time on the offensive, but Tekken Master is going to have to come from behind, trying to go for the ambiguous stuff. There's the parry. He just has all of the reads on Tekken Master here in game 2.
You know King's feeling himself when he throws out that parry. He's in complete control. He knows what button you're going to press, when you're going to press it.
All right, big time chip damage and pushback from the Stardust into the meter burn character power. Charging up a back 3, trying to see where King is. He's going to react. No, throws him out of it. Mechanical bat gone. But again, Batman players always have one at the ready. There it is on the activation. In fact, gets the combo continuation because of said cancel. No background bounce, but it's okay. Adjust properly, more patience.
Oh, hitting that down 2 on whiff. Is Tekken Master. Tekken Master's trying to get something going here. He's got to watch out for the mechanical bat.
Wow, and very unfortunate situation. Tekken Master did recognize the first part of that string whiffing. However, instead of going for the button, dashing forward and eating the rest of it into the corner. Stand 3, looking for the meaty stuff. Okay.
Tekken Master's anticipating a lot of jumping here from Forever King, and Forever King just pretty much keeping his boots on the ground, refusing to go to the air because he knows you're defenseless up there.
All right, big back 3 from Tekken Master, slowing it down himself, not quite filling the screen as quickly as he once did before. As Forever King has seemingly found out his pattern. Zoning, such an intricate game, and you can't just toss projectiles out, mind-numbingly dumb. If Well, maybe you can, but you're going to get blown up for it. At this level, it doesn't work, and he's going to have to find a way to fix it up.
Continuing that very tricky conversion here. It was Forever King looking a lot better than he was last game, but even in that last game, he still took it.
Oh, and blocks the slide, but can't do anything about it. The bat to cover that approach. The character power chasing him down. Nice air-to-air on the reaction to the interactable leap.
Here comes the wildfire.
Okay, slow down, baby. It's okay.
Really thinking about that. Use the 1 bar to prevent Forever King and getting back an additional 10%.
Again, Starfire not really struggling in the meter building department by any stretch of the imagination. So much projectiles, so much chip, multi-hitting specials, and an immediate clash.
I'm way ahead of you.
King holding on to that 1 bar because he knows that 1 bar means a meter burn grapple that he can convert right here before everyone, but he drops the follow-up.
Yeah, because he didn't deserve it. When you do wake up grapple, you're actually going for the God read, and he wasn't ready for it to hit. Now, corner pressure, what side? Super ambiguous, push block instantly. Into the corner he goes, yeah, and a little too low. The mash of the down 2, and King again for the dramatic.
And that's a trade there, projectile for projectile here, but...
And can't take much more chip. Another Stardust will end this. Doesn't have enough advantage on the bat to get in. No punish, but Tekken Master still getting opened up low and failing miserably in these clutch situations has allowed Forever King to advance to a commanding 2-0 lead. My man's is shook right now. Look at Tekken Master.
Yeah, no, he's definitely evaluating the situation
My
here.
man
Going to the
shook.
Character selection. But, you know, it was such a close 2 games. You know, you can't be too quick to jump away from this character. I feel like he had it. He probably learned a lot in the process. Probably learned a lot in those first 2 games. And, you know, that's why he's not so quick to hover away from Starfire.
Taking his time to think about it, because whichever character he picks, you know, if he gets the win, he's going to be locked in for the rest of the set. So, King, you know, notably not going to switch off of Batman, but we have some issues.
I think he's asking the crowd.
Oh, he used the lifeline.
Yeah,
Sick. Ask the crowd. Yo, tell him to pick Cyborg.
Just go with Joker. It worked last year.
Starfire.
All right, and the next to stay with Starfire is Tekken Master as we go into a potentially decisive Game 3 if King can put it together. A man who just refuses to wake up until he has less than 20 health. It's worked out so far. As we take it to the streets of Gotham City, home field advantage to the young man from Ohio. And look, just floating over that back to great bait. Wake up slide. He's feeling yourself.
Up slide, goes for the 4-3, and somehow Tekken Master blocked.
How did he block that?
He blocked the overhead over on the other side here. I heard you needed to be a Jedi to do that.
Check the controller right now. I don't approve. As King gets a continuation on the combo, picks it right back up. The neutral stopper, that mechanical bat chasing Starfire down on the recovery.
Using the interactable to just kind of implement that jump and kick, that dive kick that's just so good.
And the back 3 to chase down the backdash of his own. Tekken Master trying to make this a slugfest now. Forget the projectiles. Let's swap hands.
All that chip damage here. Tekken Master off to a much better start here. Looking like he's taking a commanding lead, or a slightly commanding lead. But Forever King does have 3 bars, or nearly 3 bars, ready to go. Those 3 bars do mean opportunities and resources for him. Slowly walking Tekken Master down to the corner, possibly waiting for that Tamaranian charge. Is Tekken Master gonna give it to him?
Tekken Master gaining a lot of mileage here on his second life bars. He has about 62 health remaining on the first one and gets hit with the bat trying to escape out. Not a bad chunk of damage to take with him. Standing by that unblockable, interactable. Yeah, Batman, the police aren't your friend here. Starfire is in the building. Not gonna clash. Here's the restand. Up battering for the massive plus frames.
1-3.
And that time whiffs the throw. Tekken Master a little risky.
Push yourself harder.
As Batman challenges Starfire to push herself harder. I mean, can you not?
Okay, anticipating the wake-up grapple that Forever King gave again right after the clash, just like he did in the last game. So Tekken Master and adapting the situation.
Yep,
getting
there it
that
is.
back.
And doesn't keep it unclashable because he has the meter league. If he expends both, he's going to take an additional 15% from King, depending on the choice. But no, gonna keep it. Looking for a restand, a reset, or meter burn roll, which was easily sniffed out. Down one for the win, and Tekken Master, seemingly with the right choice, sticking with Starfire, is now on the board.
Now Tekken Master is locked to this character. King free to go, you know, anywhere he wants on the character select screen. But I don't see him going anywhere outside of Batman. This is the Batman specialist here.
All right, the Tamarind charge right out of the plus frames from that cancel into the back. Trying to, you know, reset the tempo to that of the first two games where he started out heavy zoning and had massive, well not massive, but good enough life leads to where King had to make the comebacks, which he did. However, Tekken Master probably infinitely more confident as he got the game on the board. He knows he can do it, but this time King is on the offensive.
Here we go, we're gonna leave him in a standing position. Yes, goes for the cross of forward three, and again, Tekken Master blocking it.
Are you a god? Don't answer that. Anyway, to the corner we go now. Big time chip damage, building some bards. Starfire nearly full meter as he tries to halt his approach with those straight shots.
Oh, not high enough to get the conversion here, but keeping the momentum, just jumping three after jumping three here. Not enough to do enough. And Forever King using the interactable. There's the reset!
Sick stuff coming in from Forever King. This should be enough to kill with the background bounce and what looks like a sequence of Tekken Master straight walking into the second health bar. Turns into King resetting it and now being in control.
Oh, blocking the overhead here.
Baited. Big kryptonite punch. Yeah, instant.
I feel you weakening.
Don't be so sure.
Now Tekken Master gonna use a bar to get 50%. Yes, he does. He's got his full red health, but Forever King still holding on to his Clash. And, you know, I don't really see a situation where he's gonna have a chance to use it without risking getting damage dealt to him.
Yeah, great cancel there on that special into the character power. Surely to be punished on that jump in from that Stardust. Oh, and dashes head first into that meter burn up rank. So much mileage for Batman players across the world with that move. And the Disco Lights wakes up, hitting on every direction possible. You would not jump over this, but instead, invincibility on the interactable to escape. King with a big time advantage, but Tweety. I keep saying Tweety because he's look, Tweety is synonymous with Starfire. I'm sorry, Tekken Master. Anyway, wake up, down two. Does he keep this unclashable? He does not. Goes for the combo.
He already used.
And he already used a Clash, so it didn't matter. And now Tekken Master, not Tweety, forward twos his way to death. Oh man, hold on, muscles. All right, hold on. Trying to flex for him as Forever King figures it out.